Hey, what's happening? Everyone, SirJames coming at you guys with another video. In today's video, I'm here to give you guys a quick little recap and what I thought about Sony E3's press conference for 2018, which was definitely a bit different and very short. Before I go over anything, I need to get this off my chest because I'm super hyped for it. And I'm also super pissed because I'm trying to pre-order it and there's no place that has this available at the time of this recording. But if this video does come out a little bit later than expected, because I also have to write some blogs, then I'll probably already have a news video on it. But Kingdom Hearts 3, you guys know I'm super excited for it. It's coming out January 29th. We all know the whole deal for that. Alright, so you guys already know that we had a trailer during Microsoft and Square Enix press conference where, of course, featured the world with Frozen. During Sony's event, they showed the world with Pirates of the Caribbean, and holy crap, Captain Jack Sparrow and the rest of the gang in there look absolutely amazing. Super impressed with this engine for Kingdom Hearts 3. But that's not where it ends. At the end of the trailer, they even showed a limited edition Kingdom Hearts PlayStation 4 Pro console, which is why I'm pissed because I'm trying to pre-order. I've spent like so what time is it right now? It is going on 8:06 as I'm recording this video. So I spent the last hour trying to find any site that has this up so I could pre-order it, and nothing as of yet. What I do know based on the vague information, again, I don't know how much it's going to be or if it's exclusive to a store or not, but what I do know based on information is that the Kingdom Hearts 3 PlayStation 4 Pro bundle will include the Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, the Kingdom Hearts 2.8, and the Kingdom Hearts 3 all in one complete package. So yeah, talk about just awesomeness right there. Cannot wait, but like I said, I do have plans on getting it. Hopefully if it's not a Square Enix online store exclusive, I pray it's not. But anyways, let's go ahead and get to the rest of the stuff. Sony decided to actually do E3 quite different than what they're used to doing because, you know, usually everyone is a bit the same. You know, you got the big fancy studio and it's like a crap ton of trailers and maybe a couple little demos here and there. Sony, what they wanted to do this year, and they talked about this a few weeks ago, is that they wanted to primarily focus on 4 exclusives, and then we'll see some other trailers, and we're going to be seeing more tomorrow as well. There's going to be more trailers and showcases. But I actually kind of like this. I like the fact that they focused on their exclusives and we get to see actual gameplay, not just like short, like couple minute demo, a little bit more lengthy ones. It was pretty cool. So they opened it up where everyone was basically in this odd tent. It's like, wow, it's like they kind of went low on budget here for sure. And then a guy came out on, I believe it's called a banjo. Feel free to correct me. I don't know my instruments. But he was basically playing the theme for The Last of Us, and he did a really good job with the performance, and then boom, the trailer kicked up. And what was interesting, because the tent that everyone is in, that's where the game picks up as far as the trailer goes in the actual game itself. So it's a really good transition is what I'm trying to say here. Of course, we see Ellie and this other girl. They're over there in some type of dance church going on, and of course Ellie's making out with this other girl. You know, fun stuff over there. And then next thing you know, we see Ellie in this complete environment out in the dark, which, holy crap, the visuals look amazing. Of course, it's Naughty Dog, so I mean, we would expect the visuals to basically push the PlayStation 4 to the edge. And of course, Ellie's going around using a lot of different stealth elements, as we know from the original game. Definitely seems to be a lot of improvement. Like, for example, there's a portion in the game where there's some vehicles and she actually decides to go hide underneath the vehicle. However, the AI is also a lot smarter too, because the AI got, at one point, this, or female AI I should say, she was looking underneath one of the vehicles, and then she got to where Ellie was, and she was looking underneath there, but Ellie had her gun at the ready, boom, shot her in the head. Another cool thing, it looks like the whole damaging elements too, in terms of like we're going to have to maybe perform some first aid in the game, kind of reminds me a little bit of Metal Gear Solid 3 in this case, because Ellie at one point took a arrow, not to the knee, but to her shoulder. And so after she made an escape, she got to the point where she was hiding again. And then at one point, you see Ellie finally pull out that arrow. So I think there might be some type of first aid thing, or maybe if you take damage, you can't fully heal yourself until again, you fix whatever is wrong with you. If that's the case, that's going to be pretty cool because that will add to the survival element. And another thing too, because as you guys know, you could also grab things to use as weapons, whether it's bottles, bricks. And as Ellie was passing by this little wall here, she grabbed a glass bottle basically on the fly to use as a weapon. So I think it's pretty cool. So I definitely like the changes that they're going for, and Last of Us Part 2 is shaping up to be very exciting. The one question I have is, where's Joel? Where's the other guy at? I'm kind of curious to see what happens to him. Hopefully he doesn't die, but I'm a bit worried for him. Anyways, the other surprise announcement is, of course, they were showcasing a trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 because Sony does have exclusive deals, and this one came out of the ballpark. Right now, if you are a PlayStation Plus subscriber, you can download Call of Duty Black Ops 3 for free. Of course, it's free as long as you have the service. But again, if you've been wanting to download Call of Duty Black Ops 3 or just been kind of holding out for whatever reason, it's free right now for all PlayStation Plus members, only on the PlayStation. So definitely get that. This one, I was having a WTF moment. They showcased a trailer for Destiny 2 Forsaken, which I'm really looking forward to this DLC. It looks like it's going to make Destiny 2 a lot better, hopefully. But you see Cade 6, all right, he's one of my favorite characters in it. And he looks like he was in rough shape. And then, of course, you see like this Queen's brother from the first game, or actually there isn't really much information about them because they're barely in Destiny 1 to begin with. But the Queen's brother basically has Cade 6 at gunpoint. First off, shoots his ghost, or his ghost is gone, and then shoots Cade, and then now Cade is gone? What? So Cade 6 better not die in this expansion because I will be upset. As you can see, I had a lot of fun and excitement for this conference. And by the way, after the whole Last of Us thing, because when they're during intermission, they actually moved the crowd again to a different area, which looked a lot better. So I think, honestly, for the people that were there at the conference, must have been annoyed because it's like, okay, you're there, you see one trailer, and then they move you to another arena. I was almost under the impression that they're going to move everyone like 4 different times for the different exclusives, but thankfully that was not the case. The other game that they showcased, of course, was the Ghost of, I'm probably going to butcher this name, Tsushima. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly, but first off, the game looks absolutely gorgeous, one I can't wait for. And I noticed too, during its combat sequences, it reminded me of the Batman Arkham games. I'm not saying that in a bad way, looking forward to no less. So yeah, samurais with elements of Batman Arkham as far as combat style, but again with the whole samurais and showdowns and stuff. But again, beautiful looking game. Then of course they showed a trailer for Control, which is coming out in 2019. This one, we kind of knew about this because of the leaks, and leaks kind of tend to ruin the surprises. But of course, Resident Evil 2 getting a complete remake, which is coming out early next year. How early? January 25th. And that looks super good. I haven't played Resident Evil 2. I know I'm lacking on Resident Evil stuff, but looking forward to that one. And I know my cousin's actually here. She's a huge Resident Evil fan, so I have yet to show her the trailer, but she's going to be very ecstatic about that one. The other one was Trover Saves the Universe. What is that? I'll check that out in a second. Like I said, Kingdom Hearts, I already mentioned that in the very beginning. Death Stranding, we got to see a little bit more of Death Stranding, which is being made by Hideo Kojima, the guy behind, of course, another one of my personal favorite franchises, the Metal Gear Solid series. And Hideo Kojima is always weird with his games, and, you know, he does things a bit crazy. This was one of those kind of strange, crazy games, but you know at the same time it's going to be super good because it's Hideo Kojima and it's his game, so that looks, again, amazing. Spider-Man. Super excited for Spider-Man. You guys know Spider-Man does come out this year. Was it this year? Yeah, this year, because I know there's also a collector's edition. I was actually expecting them to announce maybe a Spider-Man PS4 Pro, but I guess that was not the case. I'm a little bit bummed out that they didn't do something like that. You know, a red PS4 Pro with, you know, Spider-Man themed, I think would have been pretty neat. But yeah, Spider-Man crazy. You got all kinds of different villains in there, and Spider-Man was getting his butt kicked. But that's going to be crazy nonetheless. And that was pretty much it. I think they showed a case 1 or 2 other things, but like during the Kingdom Hearts thing, I was going crazy. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought about Sony's press conference. Again, completely different. Not a lot of games being showcased, mainly focusing on their exclusives and, of course, some of the third-party announcements as well. And I don't know, let's see, as far as my opinions on it, because again, E3's usually been typically the same where we get like a crap ton of trailers per company. But, to take the time to do something a bit odd, just to kind of, showcase more of a certain exclusive, I think it was pretty neat. I mean, again, Xbox showed a lot of exclusives as far as trailer-wise, and a lot of the third-party games too. So we already have an idea what's going to be coming out, and then Sony kind of finishing out with, again, their main exclusives and some other ones too. But, I will say nonetheless, if you're a gamer, we have so many games to look forward to. I'm going to be broke for sure. And I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know. I'm going to let you guys go to see if I can now pre-order that Kingdom Hearts console. And that way I can feed you guys some information, let you guys know where you can pre-order it. But until then, let me know what you guys think. What games are you most excited for? And I'll see you guys next time.